Hello YouTube, today I'll be reacting to Kelden again.
Hey everyone, today we'll be unboxing the new MacBook Neo.
Super
We got
new.
it in the indigo color.
Indigo.
This one has a Touch ID,
Ooh.
and I'm super excited to check it out. I think this will be a great.
I believe this is Kelden's first video in his, I guess not new, but like, still less than a year old house. So it's hype. Let's see how much views we get from that house.
Laptop for a lot of adults as well as students, just because it's cheap and.
Oh, to be fair, it's not that cheap. You could probably go to Best Buy and get some random Windows jank for half the price, but it is the cheapest MacBook, and compared to other MacBook, so the past, I guess it's cheaper, but still pretty expensive.
A lot of people usually have work laptops. You don't want to use your work laptop for everything. They have iPads. This is like sort of like in between to do tasks that you would do in the laptop, but only for $5.99. This one is $6.99 with the Touch ID.
$6.99.
So we're gonna do a quick unboxing, first impressions,
USD,
and then
of
compare
course.
it with the
so in
M1 MacBook Pro that I have.
Near 100.
All right, so we got the MacBook
Near
Neo
1,000
right
with
there.
tax.
It's an indigo, as I mentioned, and let's go ahead and.
I guess you didn't go over the specs, but this one's 8 gigs of RAM, 512 storage. Pretty solid, I guess.
These strips.
For $6.99 with the Touch ID.
Very nice. It has 8 gigabytes of memory,
Oh, it
512 storage, 8 gigabytes of memory. A lot of people are asking, will that be enough? I mean, we will see. But I think for day-to-day, it should probably be fine. I mean, if you're worried about running like language models or whatever, this product is probably not for you. All right, so we got the hello over here. It comes with a braided USB-C. It does not come with MagSafe. And then the charging brick, which is pretty small.
Oof,
I think it's
MagSafe.
adaptive or
Not
whatever,
big deal.
but whatever. It charges, that's all that matters.
Honestly, I haven't really seen too much news about it. I just know that it's like a MacBook Air replacement, just the most budget friendly. So
Okay.
it's pretty much my super duper.
That
first
color is
impressions.
nice. It's like a nice cool blue. It's very thin. First impressions, this is pretty light. It's definitely smaller than the 14-inch.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a
Damn.
fat
This
iPad.
build quality is pretty good. You got 2 USB-Cs over here. You got the headphone jack, speaker grill, and another
Only 2
speaker grill right
USB-Cs.
here. Nothing on the right side. Yeah. I think
It should be powerful
this
enough
USB
to do whatever you
is the better one, and this one's worse. So, charge using this one, I guess. All right, let's
Probably
see.
need a
Let's open
dongle.
it up. Okay.
need. White keyboard. The
Ooh,
indigo
when it turns on.
background. Indigo,
Wow.
like
Okay.
aluminum or whatever.
Look at the key. So the keys
clean.
I heard are not exactly white. You can tell right here.
It's like off-white.
It's like a blue, like off-white blue. You got the Touch ID right there.
Is there?
You see
that's
it
pretty high.
below. This feels nice. The bezels, you can tell, bezels are a little thicker, for sure, on the screen. That's my first impression. So I heard the mouse is not. You can actually see it presses down.
Oh, so not forced.
So it's
To
not.
use English as the main
Oh,
language,
geez.
press the return key.
So it's not a haptic. It's a real click, but the thing is, it clicks all around. So you don't get the disadvantage of having to click on the bottom like the old trackpads. Honestly, it feels really nice. Let's check the keyboard.
Pentru a utiliza româna ca
Pour utiliser le français comme langue principale, appuyez sur la touche
I've raced Kelden
Keyboard
typing
feels
test
nice.
a couple weeks ago. Man,
It
it's
is a
fast.
white color.
Very fast.
It's a little weird color.
Like 120s.
Versus the regular MacBook. That's my first impression. The bezels are definitely bigger. The trackpad is still very nice. Honestly, I don't really care. And then the keyboard still feels very nice. You can see right here that build-wise, it's definitely smaller. You see that?
Yeah.
It actually makes a huge, not a huge difference,
Keyboards
but
are on the same size.
definitely makes a
but
difference right there. So if we
Yeah.
put it,
Wonder if you'll do like an
stack it
audio
up right here.
comparison
You
or
can
something.
see.
But
that's the difference right there.
yeah, the trackpad seems much
Um,
smaller in comparison.
You can see the screen as well. If you put it head to head, that the bezels are definitely thicker.
Yeah. Honestly, not the biggest
feels
deal.
more akin to like an iPad Pro versus a regular iPad in terms of like bezel thickness. The keyboards, honestly, besides I know this one's oily, that's gross, but
Not too gross.
look
It happens to
fine,
everyone. Happens
I
to
guess.
everyone.
Pretty comparable. And then obviously the screen is much smaller, even though it's only 1 inch. You see that? That's a pretty huge difference. I'm a little surprised. Honestly, I kind of like the MacBook Neo click more. It's a real click. I don't know, man.
To be honest, I'm
All right, so we got it set up.
at home using my
Now
mouse.
we're in.
Wonder if there's Reddit on the
So
side.
first
Kinda looks like
impressions, it definitely
TBH.
feels like the screen. I mean, it's a little interesting with the bezels. It's kind of hard to capture on the camera, but it definitely feels like there is more bezel. So it kind of feels like you attach an iPad on keyboard kind of situation, because the iPad bezels are definitely a little thicker than a regular MacBook. Things are opening. I don't really see too much of a slowdown yet. Yeah, I mean the screen is very bright. It's surprisingly bright.
Hard to tell, but the
But
screen
it
does look pretty good on the
feels-
camera. Just solid.
There's something about the screen. I think it's just the bezels that makes it feel like an iPad. Just look at the comparison of that screen. When you
family
hear,
cheeky.
when you hear like
Another
four-
Kelden classic
like
video.
when you hear 14 inch and 13 inch, you wouldn't expect that much of a difference. But if you put it head to head, that actually is a pretty big difference. So I just searched the first podcast video on YouTube.
1 to 10. 8. Coin flip for $1.9 million.
And then
1 to 10. 8. Coin flip for 1.9. I have no money. But it's in the... One of the very few people that has quite literally gambled their house away. This was my idea. This was
Damn, interesting
pursuit
video
of
choice.
more entertainment.
okay, so definitely the audio is a pretty big difference. I see the Neo similar to, I don't know if you remember the iPhone 6 where the speakers were only on the bottom. You kind of had to like hold your phone weirdly like this so you could hear things. And then the left one being, you know, having stereo speakers, well, because you literally have these. So that's a pretty big difference. But like day to day, like, do you really care about audio that much? Maybe not. Maybe it's not worth that $1,000 difference, right? You get a much smaller laptop, but at the same time, it is, I don't know if you can tell right here, it is definitely thinner than the
Tiny
regular
bit, but
MacBook.
Yeah, just
So,
loses
you
a
get
lot
that
of ports.
difference
No
as well.
HDMI. That's pretty big.
But yeah,
no
build
HDMI.
quality wise, feels pretty nice.
used
It,
the dongle
it
for
feels
that.
pretty compact compared to
I
a
wonder if they
14-inch
could fit it in
MacBook.
TBH.
This feels like a laptop. This almost feels like I almost have like
Reminds me
a
of netbook
13-inch
or like those
iPad
old
that has
mini
keyboard.
Windows things.
So we'll see how the performance holds up. But knowing Apple, I am not too concerned with that. It feels very nice. The trackpad, keyboard, the screen quality is very nice. The speaker quality, not so much. Performance, okay. Bezels, not great. So yeah, I think for
I still think it's pretty solid.
your everyday
Yeah,
student,
just
your
everyday,
everyday
just
adult
random
that
consumption, it
rarely
should be fine.
uses your own laptop, right? Like 9 to 5 using work laptop. You just need it for, I don't know, filing taxes or doing random things. This is a great option.
Yeah.
For the
yeah.
price is pretty insane. So they didn't really skimp out on much. There you go. Those are my first impressions. Let me know if anything you wanted me to try on the Neo. Like, I don't know, GTA 6. Just
Oh,
kidding.
GTA 6. You
All
can
right,
play
thanks for
probably
watching.
to test out League.
Bye-bye.
I'd probably test out League. Probably not Valorant. You can't do that. League. Yeah, League. Yeah, that's how you tell. I don't know how to. I don't really play much video games, but League. Maybe download Epic Games and find some things to run on it. Just check the fan out, see how loud it gets. But yeah, it looks pretty epic so far. Yeah. So yeah, if that's pretty much reacting to Kelden getting the MacBook Neo. Thanks for watching.